Springtime in Arkansas means great fishing and turkey hunting. And if you've got your gobbler, what do you do with it now? Everybody likes to cook fried turkey breast, and it's great, but many hunters don't always keep the legs and thighs. You're not required to by law, but if you're not, you're missing out on some great eating. The turkey legs, especially for wild turkeys, can be a little tougher. So we're going to cook a recipe today called pavo verde, literally green turkey. We're going to use green chilies and turkey legs and thighs, cooking them low and slow with a moist cooking method. Going to take that meat and turn it into some delicious tacos or quesadillas, burritos, whatever you want to do with it. The first step is prepping your turkey legs and thighs. I brined this turkey overnight in salt water, added a few other spices, some oregano, black pepper, bay leaves. The flavor base for this is onion and green chili. We're using today roasted whole green chilies and a combination of yellow and white onion. You don't have to worry too much about the dice or the chop on it. It can be pretty rough because it's all gonna go into the pot, cook for a long time and break down, and then we're gonna blend it, so it's all gonna be pureed at the end anyway. Peel that skin off these roasted green chilies. Of course, you can use canned green chilies that are already chopped, whatever you have handy. After the onions, green chilies, and garlic, we'll add some cumin and Mexican oregano. I like to start by toasting those lightly in a dry skillet and then grinding them in a mortar and pestle, or in today's case, the traditional Mexican molcajete. Our turkey is seasoned with salt and pepper. It's been brined. Add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil to our pot or Dutch oven. Once that starts to shimmer, over medium-high heat, we'll brown the turkey legs and thighs. You can see our pot's maybe a little bit too small, so we're gonna separate the leg from the thigh, and so we can get those pieces down in there where they all brown evenly. Now we've got that turkey to fit in there a little bit better. Moving that turkey around, you don't want it to burn. You'll see we've got a little bit of getting some char on the bottom of the pot there, but when we add our onions and broth, use all that to make the sauce even better. Now we'll add our chopped onion and green chili, as well as garlic. We'll be careful, we don't want this to burn. Man, that's starting to smell so good. The onions are starting to soften up, get a little bit of color to them, so now we know it's a good time to add our spices that we toasted. Just give that a good stir. Now we're gonna build the broth using 24 ounces of beer. That beer has a high sugar content, so that's gonna offset a little bit of the spiciness from the chilies. Then we'll add a quart of low sodium chicken broth. Got enough liquid in there to cover our turkey. We're gonna bring that to a boil, then reduce the heat to a pretty hard simmer, cover it up, let it ride for 3 to 4 hours or until the turkey starts to fall off the bone. You'll know when it's ready, I promise. Let it ride. Okay, we're about 4 hours into this simmering, and we have got some good looking turkey there. You can see it's falling off the bone. Look at that. Boy, that is looking good. We're gonna take the turkey out and set it aside. And then the next step, we'll leave the lid off, and we're gonna raise the heat up and reduce this liquid by about half before we add it to the blender with some other ingredients to make our sauce. Our broth is nicely reduced, kind of thickened up now. We're gonna take all that, put it in our blender. To that, we'll add a few more green chilies, a good handful of cilantro, some lime juice, and blend it all up. Put that back in. We'll add some heavy cream. We've got the broth blended up with the cream added to it, back in the pot over the low heat. And then to that, we will add all this beautiful turkey meat. Now tell me, You don't want to waste that, do you? Get this all mixed up together. Oh, wow. Let's build some tacos. Take a little bit, a spoonful here with a little bit of the sauce. Dress it, a couple of avocado, a little bit of cilantro, and then top it off with a little cotija cheese. And there you have pavo verde tacos.